Hello, my name's Shalise. Welcome everybody to my Legacy Season 1 review, and here's the thing, everybody. I gotta admit something. I'm never gonna fully appreciate Legacies as a show. The main reason why is because of Legacies, we got the original Season 5 ending. We got the series finale of the originals because of this show. And truth be told, you didn't really need to not have a spin-off, but you really didn't need to develop so much original Season 5 to Legacy Season 1. Here's the thing, everybody. The originals had 13 episodes for its final season to wrap up all its characters. And Legacy's got 16. Legacy's got 16 episodes. Originals, characters been around 4 to 5 years. Don't get that opportunity. I will always hate Legacies for what it did to the final season originals with having so much screen time devoted to hold with this one vampire dude, and that Teen Bopper drama. We're gonna get this in Legacies. Well, we let her have this moments between her and her family, but no, Legacy. I mean, the original season 5 ruins Hope's character. I mean, she got her mother killed. It was just god awful piece of shit writing. To me, original season 5 is straight up a fan fiction. Right now, in my mind, originals, if you literally did not see Season 5, you would totally miss a whole bunch of stuff. Legacy's barely covers this other than Klaus is dead. Klaus is dead because of original Season 5. But the thing is, Legacy's does not really mention all too much other than she's an orphan. Like, literally, they could have done a whole different take. See, if Season 4 was the ending, you could say, oh yeah, her mother's there, and that's it. Maybe, her mother is dead. I mean, there have been so many other ways they could have settled this with Legacies. But no, we got that crappy ending of the originals because of Legacies. And I'm never going to fully appreciate the show for that. But Legacies is not a bad show. To me, it actually was a very good first season. Now, what's Legacies about? It's about Hope Michelson and the Salvatore boarding school. Basically, it's like Hogwarts for witches, vampires, and werewolves. And Alaric's in charge, and he has to take control of the students, and there's this supernatural lore around it. Different creatures are coming every single day to look for this knife, and it's in the Salvatore school. And if you're wondering where a lot of the budget went to original Season 5, like all the special effects and all that stuff, yeah, it kind of goes to the Legacies. Legacies has gargoyles, dragons, the almighty necromancer. I love him as a character. And for all its lore that's established and all these supernatural creatures that they brought to, it's not that half bad. When you focus on the lore of this season, it's really dang good. And it's really entertaining and fun. So Legacies, for its like supernatural lore and its antagonists and the villains, they did a great job. You also have like this human society that's basically make sure that things things don't go bump in the night, and they'll get rid of all these supernatural creatures. Kind of like the Winchesters, but still very, very cool, very, very interesting, and I really was enjoying it for that part. Now let's see what doesn't work. The Salvatore boarding school. Yes, the premise of the entire show. Why doesn't it work? Well, let's say this. Alaric, this is kind of like how Charles Xavier's in front of the X-Men. You know how he has control over his fellow mutants and all that stuff. Alaric basically has no control over his students. You know why? Because the only teachers we've seen is Alaric, Dorian, a human, and a witch named Emma. Two humans and a witch. To handle werewolves, vampires, and werewolves. Werewolves, vampires, and witches. And I know Caroline's not there because we can't have her on the show just yet. But that's what we get. And don't get me all. And for the first season, when they have 2 guys and 1 girl, dreary love triangle, the older people. Oh my god. They literally had to do this for the first fucking season. These three in particular, Jesus Christ. And what do I mean by Alaric has no control over his school? A newly turned werewolf goes to the school named Raphael, and he's press ganged by the werewolf gang to get either beat up for, either will beat you into submission, and you have to admit to your story as to why you turned into a werewolf. So, they have press gangs in large schools, and Alaric can't control that. And speaking of not control, that same guy who was pressuring Raphael to join the wolf pack, well, he nearly beat up a human to death. He runs away in the 6th episode, comes back like in the 14th, 15th episode with no repercussions. A large school of the gifted. And then you have, Caleb, a guy who was feeding on freaking humans, a vampire that was feeding on freaking humans. He's locked up, and he's giving off the human stuff. And then, the first episode, he's, like, the episode that he's feeding off humans, he's locked up. Next episode, he's elected as the vampire council leader. And people say, don't take this stuff too seriously, it's a teen drama. When you have such a... Legacies is a teen drama, but Vampires took itself seriously with its lore. Originals took itself seriously with its lore. Everything. You didn't have, like... And again, look at Lark Saltzman. If we're going to original season 5, it's not like someone who could lie about their birthday could infiltrate the school, get someone killed. Oh wait, they had that one character from the original season 5 who did infiltrate the school, who lied about his age. So who the fuck cares? So Lark has no control. This entire concept of him being in control of these students and all that stuff is just irrelevant. And people can say, well, Josie and Lizzie help him. It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. And before I get more into the why Legacy somewhat does not work, let me talk about some of the good stuff. The good stuff is the characters. I absolutely enjoy most of the characters of Legacies. For all the teen characters, all the lists have their own baggage. Raphael's a newly turned werewolf that got his girlfriend killed. He has a great brotherly relationship with his foster brother Landon. Landon is a supernatural creature that he doesn't know what he is. He has a good relationship with Hope. Hope has his daughter and father moments with Alark, and especially moments with both Lizzie Saltzman and Josie. Josie I do enjoy. Lizzie is just I feel like the actress, I'm not saying she tries too hard, just her line delivery or how they want her to act is just But overall, she did a good part. She's really an unstable character, and it has maybe she goes through bipolar, so it's very interesting. MG, Ripper, I loved it. Caleb, a very interesting vampire as well. So I really enjoy all the main characters for this entire show. Granted, they have their teen drama. I don't mind it, but their characters are so rich and so good that I could completely ignore a lot of the faults of this show. Raphael is a way better character than the entire Lockwood. Totally love him a lot more than entire Lockwood in one season, one episode. Let me go into another thing I cannot stand. When I talk about relationships, besides the whole dreary love triangle with a Lark, Emma, and Dorian, well, we also have... I can't believe it. Hope has 4 love interests. Well, first she likes Landon, and then it's revealed that Raphael has a thing for her, Landon's best friend, his brother. Then we had that guy from original season 5 returning, and then you also have Josie admitted she had a crush on her. Literally in the first 5 episodes, it's Raphael kissed Josie, had sex with Lily, his dead girlfriend came back, then he's into Hope. It's just way too fucking much. MG kissed Penelope, and then wants to get with Lizzie, can't control his issues. I'm so glad that they changed MG's trying to hit on Lizzie, trying to get with her, then to grow as a character, which he was trying to when he tried to meet his dad when he was a Ripper and he believes he's no good. And this show, when it focuses on his characters and his lore, and when it doesn't focus so much on relationship drama, it's very, very good. I will admit it. I actually do enjoy Legacy Season 1. I enjoy a lot with the villains. I enjoy a lot of the main characters. I don't care for the romances. I don't care for how a large school is run. I just don't care for it because the relationship stuff, I don't mind relationship drama as long as you get maybe 2 love interests, just one person another person, Hope and Landon. Yeah, that's okay. But then you introduce Raphael likes her. Oh, that guy from original season 5 liked her. Oh, Josie had a crush on her. No, just too much. What are you doing? What are you doing? And another thing I don't like about the show is these odd coincidences. I mean, original season 5, we're going back to this. Landon, it was dancing with Josie at the end, and Klaus, one of his last words to Caroline was, "I want to see my girl just dance with a townie." And this random townie, I thought he was just going to be another Matt Donovan. Turns out he's supernatural, and he's also the son of Malivore. Why? Okay, you needed something else to give to him other than he's Hope's boyfriend. I get it. One thing I don't care for, MG, who was an early turn vampire. His mother works for the dang organization that is trying to hunt down supernatural creatures in order to control them or to put them in line. She just happens to work there too? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for that one. Alright. Now, is there anything else I missed in my notes? No, I think that's it. Legacies, for the most part, was not a terrible season. Legacies, for the most part, was actually a good first season. I want to give it a B, B+. It was a pretty dang good first season. And I was interested with a lot of these characters. I loved a lot of the special effects. I could skip a lot of the romance subplots that ain't gonna go nowhere. But overall, this show for the first season did an admirable job. I'm actually looking forward to season 2. But I, again, will never fully appreciate the show because of how originals ended. Unless I say it might nerf the damage of original season 5. But original season 5 was not only bad for Legacies, for building up Legacies, but if anything, if you want to see my review of original season 5 about me dissecting literally every single thing, from main characters to side characters to the villains to every single freaking thing about the final season, I will leave a link down below to that entire video. Go check it out. But overall, Legacy Season 1 was not that bad. It was actually a pretty dang good season. I give it a B, B+. This is actually not the worst season of the Vampire Diaries Legacies and original season combined. Original Season 5 will always be the worst, but Legacy Season 1, pretty dang good season. So everyone, my name's Elise, and everybody, bye.